Good afternoon, everyone. It's Anita Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, my contemplative time has been all about satisfaction, and it's been very satisfying. So, I thought I would read out a quotation, which struck me that I'd love to share with you. But first, I will tell you what satisfaction means in case you don't have an actual description of it. So, the definition of satisfaction is fulfillment of one's wishes, expectations, or needs, or the pleasure derived from this. And of course, we all know what satisfaction feels like, but I was contemplating what really shows how satisfied we are with anything. And of course, we could say that there's temporary happiness in some satisfactions, and there is some long term happiness with others. So, of course, when people are looking at their day to day experiences, what is it that we put our time, our thoughts, our words, our efforts into? And I can easily say that I believe that most people, it's something deep from the heart, like something that really calls to us, that is really meaningful for us in our lives. So, this quotation that I came across by George Bernard Shaw really struck home for me because it was a very interesting way to look at it. This quotation says, "There is no satisfaction in hanging a man who does not object to it. There is no satisfaction in hanging a man who does not object to it." And this is what I believe. So, why would I think this is so important? If we think about the things that are truly, truly satisfying to ourselves, it's the things that we would be willing to die for, right? So, oh boy, if I could not learn, that would be something that, oh, I couldn't imagine life being satisfying without learning something. There would be the idea of teaching people what I learn. And I can tell you that that's been all my life, that when I learn something, I want to share it. And I love that experience. And again, this is what I do, whether with clients or with friendships. It's with family, and it's speaking a truth. So there's something I've learned and something I'd like to share. And it is not with an ego perspective of I know this. It's more from the I think this might help you. And anyone can say, no, this doesn't help me, or this is not really useful to me. And I'm okay with that. My satisfaction is in just sharing, in learning first and then sharing that. So in learning, I love learning, but it's not really just for me to gather and just contain. It's the true satisfaction is sharing what I'm learning. So I thought this was very interesting because when we think about people dying for what they truly value, the satisfaction of something that they're doing. So some people have made art that they were criticized for. They've said things in terms of whether religion or spirituality that they've died for. They have believed in saving people who are in situations that they did not feel were right. Right. So they wanted to do right action in situations that were not right. So we can think about World War II and how there were people who were hiding people in their homes to prevent them from being killed, right? So all of these things, even when someone is helping, they might actually die in that process, and yet they're doing it. And so this is what I believe is true satisfaction. So then I came across this beautiful quotation by, who was it? Dale Carnegie. And this quotation says, "The value of a smile, it costs nothing, but creates much. It enriches those who receive without impoverishing those who give. It happens in a flash, and the memory of it sometimes lasts forever. None are so rich they can get along without it, and none so poor but are richer for its benefits. It creates happiness in the home, fosters goodwill in a business, and is the countersign of friends." And I love that, right? So when you were thinking, I think, at the beginning of this video, when I was talking about satisfaction and the big things that people do that are so satisfying to them that they're willing to die for it, you realize that all of these things are very satisfying. A simple smile, and how important it is, both for ourselves, that I can smile in my day and share that smile with you, and you can smile. And honestly, just smiling has so many feel good benefits, but it also has benefits in terms of raising our personal vibration and the vibration of people around us. So, what is the loss in smiling? And yet, so many people are so caught up in their minds and concerns and worries and thoughts and fears that they are not even able to smile. And so, today, I would love for you to take 5 minutes after this video. First of all, see if you can smile for 5 minutes because a lot of people are not able to. If I challenged you to laugh for 5 minutes, you might find it even less easy. Yet, you know that babies can do this very easily. And yes, they might need the reminder from a happy face looking at them, but they find reasons to smile or laugh all the time. And as adults, we lose this because we do not often put a conscious awareness into smiling. It's such a simple thing, right? But I would encourage that you do it for the next 5 minutes. And if it's because of things that you're thinking about it, if it's things that you're eating, if it's things that you're doing, whatever it is. And in fact, don't make it be about what it is. That because I like this food, I'm smiling because I'm eating, right? That's simple. I'm smiling because I'm breathing, right? Simple. And then I finally wanted to finish with a quotation by Charles Dickens, who says, "No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another." No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another. And you know that just a simple smile can lighten the burden of many. So I wish you a fantastic day ahead as I leave you smiling. And I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.